Welcome everybody to my channel. If you haven't been here before, pull up a seat, sit down. We're gonna do our April TBR. You don't want to know when this is, when I'm doing this, but that's okay. If you figure it out, you figure it out. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull. We're gonna pull a white. This white. We're pulling April's a little early, but I can do that, okay? I can do that. So we pulled out Dark Water by Sharon Sala. Yay. In that field, the water is dark and cold. 2 decades ago, Sarah Jane Whitman's father disappeared with an embezzled fortune from his local bank, an act of betrayal that subjected his wife and daughter to a vicious scandal. Now a body has been pulled from his ordered tomb, a body that is identified as Frank Williams. This grim discovery proves Sarah's father was innocent and that the real thief got away with murder. Now Sarah's obsession with uncovering the truth is making some people in Marmot, Maine very nervous. Suddenly, the proper citizens of this community are under intense scrutiny, including Tony DeMarco, who grew up with Sarah. But is the concern Tony shows for Sarah's safety genuine, or is he hiding something dangerous? And can she trust him with her future as a desperate killer tries to shut the door forever on the past? So this is supposed to be romance suspense. It's not supposed to be anything besides romance suspense. So yay to that. But Dark Water by Sharon Sala is what we have. I don't know if this is a sequel to anything or if it's just a standalone. But I think it's just standalone shit. But she is the one who wrote Jackson Rule, because she also wrote under Dina McCall. So this is her second book by her. And I did like Jackson Rule, so I might just like Dark Water. So I don't own Jackson Rule anymore because I got rid of it. I still liked it. Still enjoyed it. 377. 377 pages. That's not too bad, I guess, for the first pull of April. Okay, so we already know. If you guys don't know, if you haven't been watching my TBRs, you should be. Go back and watch the February one. Because then you'll already know that we already know what our one green one that we can pull is. Because we can't pull the other green one, and there's a reason for it. This green one that we can't pull, come back here, purple. This green one here that we can't pull, this is Daniel B. Green's Neon Ghost's second book without the title. We don't know what it is because it doesn't exist yet, and we don't even have it announced. Time of this recording, Better Dead is the novel he just either came out with recently or is going to be coming out with soon. That's about all I know. So we do know what the last green is. It's a chunker. It is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. And we already know that this does not have an article, thanks to February. I've been putting this chunker off for a fucking reason. Because it's a chunker. I put this off in January. Because there was 3 books left and all 3 of them were semi-chunkers. The lowest one was The Torch Against the Night, which was 452. The highest one was this one. I got the one stuck in the middle. Yeah. And then I realized that if I did things the way I was doing them, I would have to eventually read that chunker, this chunker, and A Torch Against the Night in February. And then it was just not going to do that because February is like the least amount of days in a month. So that was a gigantic no for me. So this one's 699 pages. It's almost 700 words. 700 pages. That's a lot. And it's not even the last book in it. I think it's The Queen of Air and Darkness is the last one in this series for the Dark Artifacts. So, because this is book 2 of the Dark Artifacts, Lord of Shadows. You can even see it very well. Becca Sandra Clare. This is a chunker I've been trying to avoid. Not because I don't want to read it, but because it's fucking huge and it's going to have to be a physical read because there is no Audible for it. Fucking on. Now we do purple. Now, some purple are newer books and some purple are series, and I'd rather pull a series than a new, because there's a lot of series I'm really in the middle of, and I would like to get some of those knocked down and not start a new one. It is what it is. I'm going to deal with it. If you can read this, this is the Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. Here you go. It's a chunker. Not as chunky, but it's also the first book in a series. And I'm a little tired of starting the first book in series. Like, fucking A, why can't you just not start first books in series, lady? And read more series and get more series going. I'd rather start finishing series or getting close to finishing series, but a lot of the series I have are over 4 books, if not more than that. So, you know, I'm doing what I can. For 1,000 years after the gods' war, the ether world has known peace. But soon that too will change. An old enemy driven by revenge slowly builds an army behind the scenes. Temples are being ransacked in search of an item long lost. An enemy since the dawn of time must put aside their differences if they have any hope of survival. That sounds like it should have a prequel. But I'm pretty sure in Gods and Monsters, this is like the first book in the series. These pages feel a little weird. There's just something different about books when I look at them. They feel so weird. Anyways, let's see how many pages. Okay. I'm thinking this is 489 pages. Sound almost 500 pages. Just like that's almost 700 pages. So yay. What color is that? Purple. So we do pink next. Pink also has sequels to series and new books. So let's hope we get a sequel and not a new series. It's a small book. I'll take it. 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 It's a small book too. If you can read that, this is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kagawaguchi. Because it's a new series, and the other one's a new series, it means that if I like the book, I have to go buy the next book in the series. And if Also, that I don't have the next book in the series because of that, but it's also the fact that it's starting a new series, and I really wish I could get rid of some of my series. But okay. It's okay. It's fine. I will live with me starting more series because my TBR says I have to. So before the coffee grows cold, if you could go back, who would you want to meet? In a small back alley of Tokyo, there is a cafe that has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. Local legend says that this shop offers something else besides coffee, the chance to travel back in time. Over the course of one summer, 4 customers visit the cafe in the hopes of making that journey. But time travel isn't so simple, and there are rules that must be followed. Most important, the trip can only last as long as it takes for the coffee to get cold. Heartwarming, wistful, mysterious, and delightfully quirky, Toshikazu Kawaguchi's internationally best-selling novel explores an age-old question: what would you change if you could travel back in time? Yeah. What would I change? I don't. Okay, so it's 272 pages, and then Tales from the Cafe will be the next one. So, 272 pages, the lowest one for April. I would like to look something up for you guys real quick. Before the Coffee Gets Cold, it even has an audible. So the Book of Azrael and the Book Before the Coffee Gets Cold have their own audibles. Ain't that so fucking cute? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That is so cute. I like that. I like that a lot. But we still gotta pull 2 more books. 3 more books, actually, technically, because this is only 4. Okay. So, yellow. We'll go with this yellow. I don't know what this yellow is. The Summer Palace. This will mean we will finish off this, which is good. It's also not as nearly long as the other ones, so here we go. This will finish off the Annals of the Annals of the Chosen, because this is Summer Palace and this is the last one in the series, which is awesome. This is by Lawrence Watt Evans, by the way. And this is my only big ass book of it, and it's actually brand new too, so I actually got this off in the Kindle. I bought the Kindle version of it to finish the series off back when I was younger, because it was cheaper that way. And so then I was like, I want to buy the physical copy of this, because, you know, I want a physical freaking copy, and when I have that shit on there. Anyways, all of the world is kept in a delicate balance under the supervision of the Wizard Lord. It is his duty to govern lightly, and protect his domain. But if he should stray from the way of the just, then it is up to the chosen to intercede. The chosen are the leader, the seer, the swordsman, the beauty, the thief, the scholar, the archer, and the speaker. Magically infused mortal individuals who, for the term of their service, have only one function: to remove an errant Wizard Lord. The chosen fulfilled this role when they removed the insane and tyrannical former Wizard Lord and exposed treachery within their own ranks. But the new Wizard Lord has now changed the playing field by neutralizing all magic in his domain, both his and that of the chosen, and he has successfully killed his adversaries or blocked their challenges to his omnipotence. Now on the run, Sword must work alone to restore order to their fairyland and unravel the mystery of the ninth talisman, which might be the salvation or downfall of all that is good in their well-ordered land. Honestly, The Ninth Helmsman and The Summer Palace could have been all one book. It could have been a duology. But I guess he just wanted to stretch it out in its own way. Okay, that's an appendix. So 313 pages. 313 pages for The Summer Palace. That's where we're at. And that makes book number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 5. So now we're back to white. April's not looking very good for me. 2 slimish books, 1 medium book, and 2 fatties. Oh, give me this. I don't know what you are, but you were attached to purple, and I want you now. I should have just left it alone. Because that hurts me. That hurts me. That hurts me a lot. Oh, it hurts me so much. You guys don't know how much this hurts me. You guys don't know. I could have gotten a slim book. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I've been wanting to get into it. Don't get me wrong. I have been wanting to get into Sarah J. Maas. And I'm happy I pulled it. Don't get that wrong either. But it's a fucking chunker of a book. This book is not slim. This book is not slim. I don't care what you say. This book is not slim. Okay? It's not. I wonder if this has an audible. Maybe I could listen to it as well. Because 9 and 9 is 18. No, I wouldn't be able to. Because I don't know. I just wouldn't be able to because it'd come over the many hours I have for being able to go back and forth to work. So, joys to the freaking world. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'm happy that I'm going to be starting ACOTAR. Okay. So, when 19-year-old huntress Frey kills a wolf in the woods, a terrifying creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous magical land she knows about only from legends, Frey discovers that her captor is not truly Beast, but one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled her world. At least he's not a beast all the time. As she adapts to her new home, her feelings for the fairy, Tamlin, transforms from icy hostility into a fiery passion that burns through every lie she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But something is not right in the fairy lands. An ancient wicked shadow is growing, and Frey must find a way to stop it or doom Tamlin and his world forever. I don't understand why it's called ACOTAR. Oh, no. ACOTAR. Oh, Court of Thorns and Roses. That's what it's called. ACOTAR. I didn't get it at first. Now I do. I thought ACOTAR was like the nicknames for like the people characters, the ship names, because there's people that were ship names. Anyways, let's not dwell on that. Okay. Let's dwell on how many pages it is. 416. That's book 6. I don't even want to pull book 7. I mean, my goal is 80 books in a year, but I don't want to pull book 7 because this is already shaping up to be a monster of a read too. We have no green either. So it's right on to pink. And one of them is that big one. You know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to pull a 7th one for this month. Simply because there's going to be no way I'm going to pull a manga. And that's what I would need to be able to sit there and balance all this out. I mean, I could force pull a manga. You know, why don't we do that? Why don't we force pull a white, which is a manga? Why am I doing that? Because it will make my life a little easier. So I have my 7, but then again, I will, you know, be able to live. Yeah, live, because I will not be able to read another thick boy, to be honest. Okay, I unhauled that one. I unhauled Guilty Pleasures by Laura K. Hamilton. I don't need that one in there. I forgot to take it out. There's this one also. The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. I unhauled that. Because I didn't want to read it. I think there's like a few more in here. Okay, here we go. We'll do this one. It balances it out, okay? So, well, The Beginning After the End, Volume 1 by Turtle Me. It's a manga. Manhwa. And it makes my life easier. I can read this in a day. That's what I can do. I can read this in a day. This. No problems. I can read this in a day. That'll make my life so much easier. Does it also mean I'm starting another series? Yeah, well, I mean, like, I've already started 4, why not another one? Why not another one? So The Beginning After the End. This isn't also not a black and white print manga. It's not. It's a manhwa, so it's, not printed the same way as anything else, because this is printed by Yen Press, and it's a Tapas. We have the app Tapas. You can actually read this in the actual novel on Tapas. King Gray is a remarkable ruler with a prosperous reign, and yet opulence and success cannot bury emptiness in solitude. His time as king, however, comes to an abrupt end, and he reincarnates as Arthur Lewin, a baby born in a world of magic and monsters. Equipped with memories of his previous life and the desire to protect the newfound warmth surrounding him, Art begins his journey of becoming a strong warrior once again. Sword training, mana core formation, magic studies, Art does it all in order to be as powerful as he can be. But will it be enough to repel the dangerous forces that threaten his second chance at life? This one I can also probably tell you how many pages it is. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 80, 89. So 190 pages. And a lot of it is just words and goggling at the lovely pictures. So that will be fun. It also doesn't help that I've already read this, watched the first anime of this, and read the novel for it as well. So there is that. There's that 7 of them. Let's do this in a way that doesn't tower this off. or hurt my hand. Because these are thick boys, and I just want to be able to hold it properly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here you go. These are my April reads. I hate April. April's not even here. April's not here yet for me, and I already hate April. I am not looking forward to April. I'm not. Anyways, if you guys think I deserve a like, comment, or even your lovely subscription, would you go ahead and drop it down below? I will see you next illusion.